We've actually had kind of a quiet day today. We've seen our high pressure ridge with clockwise circulation allow these showers that have been to the west of us to press to the south a little bit. Now this morning we had kind of an east-west band across the Waco area, so we had a little heavier precipitation, but through the day everything's moved south. Now we're still dealing with a couple of ridges. One, a weak one out to the west of us, almost a bubble high, and then we've got a large flow pattern that brings us a north component. We've been setting that cool air down south, and we've maintained just a little bit of a very weak quasi-stationary frontal boundary. So this is going to pretty much, I think, change a little bit. Elsa is going to be coming up across Cuba tomorrow and get into the Straits of Florida. Now it does look like off surface there's a nice trough of low pressure on the east coast. Path of least resistance should allow that storm to come on up somewhere Florida or in the eastern Gulf and then go northward. Now as that storm does that, I'm thinking our ridge is going to shift to the east a bit more, so I've backed out the precipitation. We will have to watch it. There still will be a little trough of low pressure from Mexico up into southwest Texas, but on the 7-day I'll show you where I kind of backed out of things. We will be staying up with it as we move through the week, but we've had these showers out to the west of us. You can see they've migrated southward, and we've had some thunderstorms. Most of the thunderstorms have been fairly isolated and short-lived. We have had some pretty good downpours, and the temperatures have responded to the conditions where you have a rain-cool number. You're in the 70s, where we got into a little more break in the cloud cover. Temperatures more toward the upper 70s, or upper 80s rather. The winds have been coming in more of an easterly direction. We're going to be dropping the temperatures down tonight, generally in the low 70s. Sustained winds have been east or east-northeast at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Our 7-day, then we're going to go with an overnight low of around 72. Tomorrow, roughly 88. Now again, temperatures are affected by the clouds and the amount of precipitation you get or the amount of sunlight you get. And so we'll go with a little rain, occasional rain shower, could have the isolated thunderstorm. And then I just kind of tapered out of them, and we'll see whether or not we can get that trough filled by the time we hit the late week to the weekend. If we do that, then the temperatures are going to be back up in the 90s, and we'll be back after the break.